Okay guys, hi by the way. So as promised during the last video, I'm gonna clean this mess up now. Yeah. Now, during the last video we had this guy come down on the cabin. There was a mild storm. Looks like quite a significant amount of damage on the roof tiles. But structurally it should be sound. Maybe some fender benders here and there, but it still looks like... Well, it didn't get hit that hard, only by a couple of branches, and the branch that hit the roof also broke from there. So actually it hit with quite a force on that corner. It was able to break that branch. On this side, looks like it's just kind of grazed the side of the roof because it messed up the rain gutter pretty well. Also the box is bent inwards, and yeah, that's about it, I guess. And the sucky thing is that I don't have side tiles, and the tiles that go on the side. Not sure what the official name for these dudes are, but those things, yeah. I have the standard tiles, maybe about 20 still remaining. Now what's interesting though is, why did this tree fall? I mean, the winds weren't that bad, and it looks like a pretty healthy tree overall. But there's something else broken up there, and the part is there, so maybe that broke first and then it pushed this one down. Oh, look at that, it broke the spruce as well. That's sad. But I'm gonna go try to get closer. Maybe we can spot some reason for failure. And this feels pretty solid, honestly. Very healthy tree, at least from this perspective. I don't see anything wrong with that. This looks like normal wood, right? Maybe there's something going on. Oh, there is. Yeah, that's rot. This thing has root rot, I guess. Had. Okay, that's why this broke. And visually it looks pretty good, right? But you know, from the inside it's just completely rot. I'm gonna try to clean this mess up and also fix the stupid roof. It's been like this for about a week now, and you know, the undercoating under the roof also suffered damage, so it's basically leaking through at the moment, at least on the Terence side. I'm not sure what's going on the living side. You know, on the Terence side, if it leaks through, then it's not a big deal, it's just gonna leak on the Terence. But if it leaks in from the other side, then that's gonna go straight to the mineral wool, and that's gonna cause problems in the future. So let's try to sort this mess out. I'm gonna go bring the hoe here, I think. And I don't imagine, and it's gonna mess up the ground, but I don't imagine doing anything here without the hoe. Now I haven't done a oil change on the thing for at least 2.5 years now, so I figured let's do that. Plus it appears that the exhaust is about to break in half. Oh, never mind, they already did that. Yeah, broken in half right there. We gotta fix that as well, obviously. Look at that. 2.5 years. What the crap is that? Feels like water, but I don't think that's water. Water usually comes first, right? Just quickly check the cap. No milkshake. Looks pretty good. Yeah. Looks pretty okay. Yeah, water level is still there. I guess it's not water. Should be good. Well, this is gonna be fun. And those bolts and nuts look like they haven't been opened ever since this thing was assembled. Kaks teist ei ole, noh. Some type of a special nut. Oh man, that thing is rust welded into oblivion. Plus the access is just so horrible. It's even worse on this side. Yeah, that will not be fun to undo that. I'm thinking maybe we could do some type of a hack job instead. I'm afraid if I try to extract this part, then I'm probably gonna break something in half. Let's try the hack chop. Put some super tape there. JB Weld, too ei kannata vibratsiooni. Läheb puru. Panen küll eest ära lihtsalt. Nii. Niisama panna. Natuke lõike ka. So I need something similar but slightly different, and that one is welded, but I'm gonna try to bend it. However, if it thinks too badly, then I'm gonna also weld it. I'm gonna fill the tube with some super fine sand. It should help against kinking somewhat. It's not gonna prevent it completely, but it should help. Overall, I think it did pretty good, but you know, the bend, I mean the end is still kind of messed up, so I still need to do a bit of welding. I need to cut that part off. I ended up cutting a bit too much away. So I'm gonna remove that part and install a new piece. Now, if you're wondering about that thing, then I think I know a reason why it failed in the first place. So previously this pipe was connected to that hole, and as it is with diesel engines, they tend to vibrate, especially at low RPM. So it was bolted well there, but it was facing this way, and I had adjusted it in the center somewhere, because if I did not do that, then this pipe would rattle against that pipe and it would make this really annoying sound. But because it was just kind of adjusted in the center there, it basically vibrated like that, and eventually metal fatigue settled in and broke that thing. Now I added that a bit of insulation and some of that tape there to not insulate it from the heat, but rather give it like a cushioning effect. Well, basically it's like a pillow. So right now it can't really rattle against anything, so it's not going to make any noise. Plus, because it's relatively stiff inside there, I think it's not gonna cause any metal fatigue problems for that end. Maybe. Kind of makes sense. Currently though, I'm not really sure how well that tape will handle heat. Now, I've used that tape before on the workshop diesel heater exhaust system, and it seems to work pretty well on that setup, but maybe the temperatures here are a bit different. So basically I'm just gonna keep an eye on that tape. If it starts to like burn up, then I'm gonna need to think of something else. I'm gonna leave that there as a souvenir. Seems pretty cool. Let's get to work. It looks like there's a little branch chilling up there as well. But you know, structurally I think this thing is sound. Apart from broken dials, should be pretty okay. Yeah, this is kind of bent, but probably a bunch of broken screws, nothing much else. Yeah, we can fix that up, no problem. I need to order some side tiles though, but everything else should be. Maybe a couple of pieces of rain cutters as well. Before I do though, I'm gonna finish cleaning everything up. Whoa, whoa. Balance, dude. And that part seems pretty solid, but clear rut there. So I guess the stump was pretty rut. Or at least the stump area. Obviously root rut, right? Yeah. Sucky situation. Although that really looks great. No No visible problems. Dude, this Yanmar is great. Look at that.
rain.
Piss off, rain! My roof is on a vacation at the moment. Such nonsense. I still have that one little stump of joy over there. And that's like a 4 meter or 5 meter piece of the second tree. I want to get that one. I want to get that one down as well. Maybe get some lumber material from that one. Basically that tree should be elm, if I'm not mistaken. That's quality wood, right? I'm gonna go put on some better pants. What wrist, man? This one looks solid. Yeah, I think. Maybe that crack means something, but the wood is strong inside. This one is just completely rot. Look at that giant hole in the center there. I'm kind of wondering, why did this break somewhere in the middle? Maybe it was struck by lightning. I mean, it was flashing around a lot. Now, if you guys did not see that storm, then I did manage to get it on tape, but I was kind of stuck in the new blue. I couldn't get out. It was so heavy, the rain, I mean. But that happened, I think, last week, if I'm not mistaken, and it was when I was doing the cleanup of the property. But anyway, I can probably get that piece from that side rather than try to pull it through this mess. We had a pretty decent line of spruce trees here, and now basically they're all wrecked. Each and every one of them got hit one way or another. There's another one. Chin up, little buddy. I think this is broken from the base. Or it's very jelly. Two of them have their tips off, but everything else is still standing. Maybe they're fine. This looks kind of weird, like a drunken monkey, only worse. Rain, sunshine. Man, where's the thunder? Or you miss that? And the wind. Where's the wind? Wind's gonna blow me up the mountain. Amazon rainforest. What do you want? Piss off. That's actually a pretty solid piece of wood. Not gonna lie. Well, look at the bright side. At least I got a great battling ram now. I got shit. Oh no, no. Oh no, there you go. And I think that went well. I should try to go grab the other long truncheon as well. I think that's like 8 meters long. Pretty sure I can't get past anything. But maybe the Yanmar will be able to do what I just did with that thing. Well, that didn't quite go according to plan. And the big boy kind of rolled off the base. It's not touching the ground though, it's leaning against the log deck. guess it's fine for now. Yeah, I can sort that out if I move the lock deck. Not necessary at the moment. How has this fared? Oh, some melting action going on there, but I think that's fine. The most important part is the cushioning effect, right? So it has some room to move and bounce around, but it doesn't like vibrate too much. I think that's fine. Now, that guy did actually a pretty good job, honestly. I mean, just imagine doing the work I just did with something else, like hands, for example. So this is gonna take forever. Plus, it's not that big of a machine, so it's not gonna tear up the yard too much. I would say like a 3-ton mini excavator is a pretty good machine for a small homestead. I mean, it can do a lot of work, definitely. But before I haul that stuff away, I'm gonna focus on the roof at the moment, try to patch it up as much as possible. Plus, for that stuff, I wanna use the log trailer, so I have like a reason to finally fix that thing, because it has like a bad wheel bearing. So yeah, maybe we can sort that problem out as well. But right now, let's go try to patch up the roof. Stop using aimbot, man! Through there. Are you guys counting? Because I lost count at 1. Replacing tiles in the center is easiest because the tiles are not screwed down. But the first layer, kind of annoying, that's screwed down. The final layer also screwed down. Plus it's covered from top. I'm not sure. It's like one there as well. This needs to be replaced definitely, and that one also. But yeah, undoing this is just annoying. Not sure if you can undo it locally. Maybe you need to. I should actually manage. Yeah. No. Asshole. I'm really great at hitting the ladder. It's like an aimbot. There's a hole. Let's go. You know, I can batch it up to some degree. I think I have like 15 tiles in reserve at the moment, but definitely need to order some more. And let's patch the undercoating holes up first, then we can. So guys, usually when installing these types of tiles, you wanna work your way from the bottom left corner, bottom right corner towards the top left corner. So you're gonna start from the right side and then just keep building yourself up like that in a diagonal, basically. But you can also lay them in any direction, but this is the easiest. I'm gonna work my way from top to bottom, because then I don't need to use the ladder that much. I can mostly just kind of stay on the roof. And I'm gonna batch up as much as I can right now, then I need to order new tiles. I'm gonna focus on this side right now, because the living side is basically starts from there. That side is not that important. And that's how easy it actually is to patch this type of roofing material. It's not really hard. I don't even get worked up about it. I'm pretty chill. But you know, I'm gonna order up some new dials tomorrow. And I figured in the meantime, let's go try to patch up that stupid log trailer. Oh yeah, stupid dust ads. What? Look at that washer, guys. I can't even see where the other bearing's at. It's like missing. Oh, there's a bunch of mangled steel down there. Keep this in mind though, guys. This will be my first attempt to fix something like this. So we'll basically screw something up somewhere. But you know, how hard can it be, man? Undo a bunch of stuff, then pull out the angle grinder and go buy a new tractor. Look at that. I'm guessing that's part of a bearing. Oh man. Looks like the rear bearing never got any grease. That thing is pretty dry. Actually the hub looks okay, surprisingly. Wait, ma. That's good at least. The shaft is good. Take note, guys. The ground, not the splint, is broken. Not sure when that happened. Basically 30 mil and 20 mil. And there is hope for this side, the side which still had the bearing on. I'm not sure about the other side though. I got the inner outer raceway there. That part is probably seized. That looks pretty okay. The other side might be a bit problematic though. Oh, I think it's moving actually. Very slowly. Rusty business. Clearly no oil there. What's that? Oh, it broke. Look at that. Snapped. Oh man, it's pretty bad actually. Yeah, look at that. Kuradi jorss noh. Kaamera kätte, mitte lamp raisk. That looks pretty bad, doesn't it? It's like some serious screws in the center there. This was probably because it was riding without the bearing. I don't even know where the other bearing part is actually. All the bearing bars were missing. This part actually looks pretty good. Look at that. Maybe we'll put this back. But basically, it only had that thing, which is the center raceway or inner raceway. But all the bearing bars, they were missing. There was nothing in there. They're just gonna run away, I guess. And yeah, the outer raceway as well. Couple of items missing there. Yeah. I'm gonna take a quick trip to the bearing shop and also get a new shaft shield. Then we should be able to nicely put this thing back together and get back to work. Okay guys, took a bit of time, but finally got the bearings and the seal. If you are curious, then one game from Japan down and the other one game from Hungary. They're not cheap though, I'll give you that. About 30 bucks each. That guy should go there like that. That kind of like that. Okay, well, I'm gonna go throw these two in a freezer for a bit. Then they should fit a bit better, technically. And then we should be able to assemble the thing. That's a bit messed up. Fit like a dream. I'm not sure if maybe I should put like sleeve retainer there as well. But before it wouldn't fit, but after freezing it, the thing just fell in. And Spence the bearing repairman. Guys, do tell, is there a particular reason why these types of hobs don't have grease points or grease fittings? I'm kind of curious, honestly, because there's definitely room in the center there. There's like a void, so you could technically drill like a hole through the hob in the center and install a grease fitting. In my mind, that kind of makes sense. Maybe there's a reason why that hasn't been done, or maybe it's just a thing with this hob. Do tell me. I'm kind of curious about that. Kuradi sitt on, ma ei saa aru. I think that's it, guys. Unspuns the dentist. I mean, cable. I mean, unspuns the guy. Ma ei tea, miks ta nii teeb. I'm not sure why, but the hubcap doesn't want to stay on. Äkki laager ei ole äkki piisavalt sügaval või? Okay, that did the trick. I guess the bearing wasn't fully seated. Whew. Okay guys, well, rate my bearing repair job. The scale is 1 to 1. I think I did a pretty good job. But one thing's for certain. The last time I'm replacing bearings while sitting in sand. This was not a good idea. Should have taken it into the workshop. Sand and bearings don't mix very well. But you know, hopefully that thing is fixed now. Let's carry on with the mission.
Caveman technology. It works very well.
Looks like rain.
This hasn't endured very well. The clutch pedal has slipped down now. It used to be there, but now it's there. I don't know.
You can see the thing vibrating.
See guys, it needs to be a bit higher. I think I need to readjust that spring.
I need to get that thing higher. Currently I think the drawout bearing is just slightly riding, and that's not good. Everything is just so sloppy, as you can see. Bunch of Le Mondo. But anyway guys, I think I'm gonna go enjoy a little day spa. I mean, might as well go enjoy some water, right? I mean, some better water. That's garbage. Well, that was refreshing. Looks like while I was gone, the roof tiles have arrived. With an additional little project over there. About the tiles though, I learned some troubling information. So this type of tile, it's called Monier Elegant Plus. It's not in production anymore. Apparently the factory was shut down. And getting replacement tiles is a problem, because you can't technically buy these anymore. Well, you can still get them, but from a warranty warehouse or something like that. I had to issue proof of evidence that my roof was broken due to a tree. Now, only then they agreed to sell them to me. So even getting this batch was quite annoying, actually. So this might be a problem in the future, because you do have like 2.5 buildings with that tile on it. The cabin, the sauna, and the outhouse. Hence the half. I better pray no more trees fall on the buildings. But dude, what am I supposed to do? Look at that mess. There's trees everywhere. I mean, I can't cut them all down, right? That would be too cruel. Plus, I don't like desert. Oh guys, I forgot the tractor shed has the same roofing on it. Yeah, so basically the 3.5, not 2. Now, I was supposed to do a little addition to this tractor shed as well, but now that I've learned about that information, then I can't buy the same tile. I would need to choose a different tile for the addition. Hopefully it's not going to look weird. Okay guys, so last time I bought some springs for the brake pedals. I bought a bit of more than I needed, but I figured that maybe I can put one of them here and it should keep the pedal nicely against the cab floor. Huh, what? No splint? I thought this tractor was new. Oh, look at that. That works pretty good. And before it was there, now it's there. So this actually works pretty good. But I can't put the splint in. And technically, if I get like a longer pin, then it would work, I think. Or a bolt. I'm gonna go look around, maybe I can find something. Look at that, slightly longer. And this is from the Giravets, from the brake chambers, the old ones that I replaced out. And this seems like a perfect fit now. Never throw old stuff away, guys. You never know when you might need them. Get this freaking choker, man. Oh.
Well, look at the bright side, guys.
You know, there is a good saying in Estonian. Ei ole halba ilma heata. Basically, it means there's nothing bad without anything good, or there's nothing good without anything bad. So basically, because the stupid tree hit the roof, I broke a bunch of tiles, so that's bad. But at the same time, we got a bunch of concrete waste for other projects. So that's definitely good. Incredibly good example right there. I'm ready to fix the roof now, guys. Let's get to work. kuhu sa lähed omast aru? No. Already had that happen to me once. But and surprisingly, I did not rage at all. Completely calm. Maybe. Oh man, I hate laying these tiles against well, the way they're not supposed to be laid down. It's like swimming against the tide or flow. It's just annoying. It's doable, but it's annoying. Well, I guess we're done. Cabin's roof is whole again. Look at that. Very good. Now for the final touches. I mean Dutch. And let's patch up the rain gutters. Just a bunch of broken screws, nothing else. Okay. I think that takes care of that. I'm gonna go adjust one of the other downsprouts. I'm gonna notice this and I'm not sure why, but can you guys see? The downsprout itself is considerably higher than those things, right? I mean, the water has to go like uphill in order to go down the pipe. I'm not sure why that has happened. I didn't definitely not install it like that. I mean, the other downsprout was same situation. I noticed that a long time ago. But then a tree hit it. So it's fixed now. However, this is still kind of messed up. So I'm gonna bring this guy down as well. I don't know why though. Why has it gone up? That kind of makes no sense to me. But probably wood plays around. Because this side gets a lot of sunlight during the morning time. So the wood probably blaze around a lot. Most likely, yeah. Is the downsprout even a right term? I don't know. It's just, in my head it seemed like the right thing to say. But I don't even know what that means. But anyway guys, I guess we're done. Got the roof nicely batched up. Plus, it's basically the end of the day. So, finishing a job before the day ends. That's extra credit. Now, out of pocket to batch this thing up cost me about a little bit less than 200 bucks, 195 or something like that. So not much, not the end of the world, but still, dude, 195 bucks. Just imagine what I could have bought with that amount of money. And for example, a pretty healthy supply of toilet paper or dental floss or screws. Yeah, those things. Always need those things. I still have a little bit of dials left over there. Actually, I lied to the guy. I didn't need 54 dials. I just needed 37. Sorry, dude. But I needed a little bit of reserve. Just in case if some wild dial decided to break. But as for this one, I think I want to wrap it up now. And before I go though, I'm gonna go grab a couple of buckets of dirt and try to fill this hole in. Okay guys, I'm gonna go now. Bye.